The Benidorm Enthusiast here. For today's video, we're going to be taking you for a look down the Avenida Mediterraneo. Peak season in Benidorm, there are hundreds of thousands of tourists here, and this part of town is getting really busy. It's a lovely area since its redevelopment, especially at this time of night, so let's go take a look. The Avenida Mediterraneo is a main street which runs from the Rincon end of Benidorm to the Old Town. And this part, which was completely redeveloped during the pandemic, is the side nearest to the Old Town. Big landmark on the corner where the Avenida Mediterraneo starts is the Bellroy Hotel. And downstairs of that you've got Cafe Paris and then the Japanese restaurant upstairs. It's a fantastic area for families around here, and there are so many people about around this area tonight. A little bit further along, opposite the Bellroy, you've got the bowling alley, then the arcade, and then the fun fair. So great fun for all the family. The first bar you'll come across on this stretch is the Beer House, and it's packed out tonight, not a spare table in sight. This area, known as Centro, attracts visitors from all over, so you'll often get a really good mix of different nationalities. Along, you've got the Agia Springs Diner, which belongs to the Agia Springs Hotel, a boutique style hotel, a 4-star with a rooftop pool and terrace. Again, loads of people sitting outside enjoying a bite to eat and a drink on the terrace at the Agia Springs. And then directly opposite, you've got Festalandia, the fun fair, and there are loads of families out and about tonight enjoying the rides and some family time. Over on the other side of the road, there's a popular pizzeria here, Ristorante Coliseo. We've not really featured this part since they reopened this area, and it's so great to see it now coming to life and loads of people enjoying the area and businesses thriving. There's loads of shops on this part of the Avenida Mediterraneo as well. Shoe shops, clothes shops, souvenir shops, and loads of people in them, as this time of night is a nice time to do the shopping as the temperatures start to drop. Hola! When you get about halfway down the Avenida Mediterraneo, these big colourful statues will come into view. They're part of a new exhibition that was brought in June this year to replace last year's exhibition, which was Hun Yi. This new exhibition is called Torres de la Alhambra, which translates as Towers of the Alhambra. The Alhambra being the huge palace down in Granada. So I'm presuming these sculptures are supposed to represent the different towers. There are 16 sculptures in total, starting here at the middle of the Avenida Mediterraneo, taking you into the Plaza De La Hispanera and into the Old Town. We couldn't possibly do a tour of this street without mentioning the halo lights you can see above. These were quite controversial when they were first introduced. Some people loved them, some people hated them. I think they look amazing and really brighten up this area. Have you ever wondered how many there are? There are 89, and yes, we have counted them 3 times in fact. Another controversial issue since the redevelopment of this area is the speed limit. 10 kilometers an hour only allowed down this street. And there is restricted access for vehicles. I think this is supposed to put people off using the street, but I don't really think it's having the desired effect. As you can see, there is still quite a bit of traffic. Where the bus stops on this street, they've also built this massive construction called the Techno Parada. A big LED screen which shows what's happening in Benidorm, lots of local events. Jury's still out on this one for me. I'm not sure it was really necessary, and I think it's a bit of an eyesore. Behind the Techno Parada, you've got another row of shops. There's a chemist, there's a tobacconist, and the My Chips takeaway, which as you can see is very popular. More of the colourful statues down this stretch of the avenue. The artist for this exhibition is Cristobal Gabaron. He's an older guy, 76 years old, and from a region quite local to here, Murcia. I'm no art critic, but I do like the idea behind having these exhibitions which change over time. They bring colour to the streets of Benidorm, they keep things interesting, and they make a good talking point for those visiting the area. As we get closer to the old town, you've got Tiffany's Cafe, a good old-fashioned Spanish cafeteria in a great spot for sitting and watching the world go by. As you approach the Plaza De La Hispanera, or Plaza Triangular as it's also known, you cannot help but notice the huge LED tower. This was the last thing to be finished for the redevelopment of this area. 8 stories high LED advertising tower. I have to say, when it first went up, I absolutely hated it. But the more I see it in use, the more it grows on me. And the more I think it really does fit in with the rest of the area. The Avenida Mediterraneo ends where the plaza starts, roundabout at this fountain. The fountain attracts a lot of attention, people stopping to have their photo taken and admire the colour changing light. Fantastic to see so many people out and about around the plaza as well tonight, which was also recently completely refurbished, and people are really enjoying this new area. Have you been to this new part of Benidorm yet? If so, let us know in the comments, and if not, get it on your list of places you must visit the next time you're in Benidorm. Thanks for watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe. I'm no art cricket.